The NC500 is an epic journey through Scotland's most beautiful scenery, from stunning coastal vistas, tranquil woodland walks, and incredible hidden gems. We've traversed this legendary route, handpicking the top 10 stops that blew us away, so if you're planning an NC500 trip or just dreaming of one, you won't want to miss these epic locations. The Big Burn is a delightful woodland walk through a lush and green gorge. The trail follows a trickling stream that you cross over multiple times via bridges as you make your way to the end of the trail where the Big Burn waterfall awaits you. This place really surprised us. It was so beautiful, tranquil, and completely unexpected. Perched dramatically on a cliff near Wick, Castle Sinclair Girnigoe is one of Scotland's most spectacular ruined castles. It was once a formidable stronghold of Clan Sinclair, and it's actually made up of the ruins of two castles, the 14th century Castle Girnigoe and the 17th century Castle Sinclair. It's a beautiful spot to visit, especially for photography lovers and those interested in history. And you can also cross the moat and explore part of the interior of the castle, which was really cool. So yeah, definitely do not miss this on your NC500 itinerary. Whaligoe Steps is a set of around 330 zigzagging steps that lead to a historic secluded fishing harbour. Once you reach the bottom of the steps, you'll see the remains of the fishing harbour's past, and you'll also get amazing views looking out of the inlet. But before you head down the stairs, make sure you check out the hidden waterfall to the left, where you'll see a waterfall pour over the edge of the cliffs into the ocean below. It is absolutely spectacular. And after visiting the Whaligoe Steps, follow the viewpoint signs to one of the best views on the entire NC500. This is a must stop in our opinion. Duncansby Head is the most northeasterly point of mainland Great Britain. This area provides panoramic views of the rugged Scottish coastline, where there's a trail that takes you past a lighthouse and down to a group of towering sea stacks that rise over 60 metres out of the ocean, that create some of the most dramatic and rugged coastline on the NC500. Strathy Beach is a stunning remote beach with beautiful golden sands and crystal clear water. This is a great place to come and stroll along the sandy beach and take in the beauty of the Scottish coast. And make sure you explore the rocky cliff section on the right of the bay, where you'll find caves and little nooks with private beaches. We had an absolute blast exploring this area. It was so much fun. We visited with no expectations. We knew very little about it. Absolutely stunning. This is definitely a hidden gem. Smoo Cave is a massive cave system that was formed by both sea erosion and a freshwater stream that cuts through the cave. The impressive entrance that sits at the end of a picturesque inlet is one of Great Britain's largest, that leads to an inner chamber that features a 25-metre waterfall. You can explore deeper into the cave if you want, but you need to take a guided boat tour. So we're not normally really into visiting caves, but this place is so large and so impressive, you never really feel closed in or anything like that. And with the waterfall and stream that run through it, it just makes this place really special. Sango Sands is a spectacular powdery white sand beach with beautiful turquoise water. Honestly, when you first lay your eyes on it, you'll think you've been transported to Thailand. This is easily one of the best beaches in the UK, making it one of the most popular stops on the NC500, and for good reason. And if the weather's nice and you're brave enough, you can go for a swim here or just wander along the sand and take in the beauty of this place. Also, make sure you check out the Sango Sands viewpoint. This is an iconic walkway that straddles a thin strip of land that leads to a viewing platform where you get the best views of the beach. Wailing Widow Falls is a powerful waterfall located at the end of a narrow, dramatic gorge. The waterfall drops about 15 meters from Loch Nagamich and is probably the most beautiful waterfall along the NC500. You can see it from above by walking along the loch and from below by walking through the gorge. It's best to see it from both angles, especially from above, seeing the waterfall pour out of the loch and feeling the raw power as you get blasted by the mist is really an unforgettable experience. Knockan Crag National Nature Reserve is an important geological site where two continents collided millions of years ago. There is a small trail here with interpretive signs that explain the geology as you literally walk through time in geological history. The trail also has some amazing viewpoints with some of the best views of the Scottish Highlands on the NC500. Despite us getting caught in a storm and getting wet, we really enjoyed this place and it's a true hidden gem. The Corrieshalloch Gorge is a dramatic mile-long canyon that was carved out by glacial meltwater. There is a short trail here that goes through lush, mossy woodland filled with ferns as you pass numerous waterfalls before reaching the suspension bridge. The bridge crosses the gorge over a spectacular 45-meter waterfall where you can look back down the gorge to see two more waterfalls that plunge over the edge into the rushing water below. This place is absolutely spectacular. It's so lush and green and there are so many waterfalls here to discover, and it's right beside the NC500 route, so you got no excuse to not stop here. The Eilean Donan Castle is Scotland's most iconic castle. It was originally built in the 13th century to defend against Viking attacks. It's such a beautiful and picturesque castle that sits on a small island at the confluence of three sea lochs and joined to the mainland by a stone bridge. This place is very popular, partly due to how beautiful it is and also because it was featured in some films, including an appearance in the James Bond film The World Is Not Enough. You can explore the exterior of the castle, taking in the views of the lochs as well as the inside, which we weren't allowed to film, but it's filled with period furniture, relics from the past and loads of interesting information and clan history. So that was our 10 favourite stops on the NC500, and if you're keeping count, there was actually 11, so you got a bonus one there. That was a bit of a clerical error. So yeah, what are your favourite stops on the NC500? Let us know in the comments. And thanks for watching, and if you got this far, hit that like button and subscribe for more travel content, and we'll see you on the next adventure.